why am I doing all of this? Is this actually even worth it? Because I feel like, I'm happy in my 9 to 5 job, but am I truly 100% happy? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing really well. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. I do a lot of study, career, and personal finance related videos here on my channel. So if that's something of interest to you, then please do subscribe to my channel down below. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram as well. I'll leave it over here for you guys to check out. It's just Success by Sanjna. And if you are new to my channel and my world, then you may not know, but I have launched a website offering consulting services for you guys around, one-on-one consulting for Big Four recruitment, interview prep, CV help. I do cover letters, and I also look at your LinkedIn as well and give you a summary or a review of your LinkedIn profile. So if you are interested in any of that, then check out the links in the description box below. Now, as you guys can tell by the title of today's video, I wanted to have a very honest, very transparent chat with you guys all, just because I feel like you guys are on the same journey that I've been on, and I just want to share everything with you and be completely open about things that are changing in my life and things that I just want to share and get off my chest, because I consider you guys as part of my family, as part of my community, and you guys are always asking, how I'm doing and what I'm up to. So I think it's fair for me to share this with you. So I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed, just given how many things are going on in my life at the moment. I'm feeling a little bit stressed, a little bit like, I'm always like go, go, go. And I feel like I'm not getting enough time to just relax, have me time, do things for myself, and not have to worry about, anything in life really. I think the purpose of this video is to just really sort of walk you through what's sort of going on in my mind and all the things that I've got on my plate at the moment. So this video may not have a structure, but I feel like it's just me relaying my thoughts, my honest, raw thoughts to you guys about how I'm feeling with everything that's going on at the moment. So, as you guys know, obviously I have a 9 to 5 job. I'm still working my 9 to 5 job, and it is definitely getting harder. Like, it is getting very, very demanding, and there is obviously a lot more pressure given that I am a manager now. There is that pressure and that sort of push for me to obviously become senior manager, hopefully this year. Obviously with that sort of, mentality and that pressure behind your back, not only from them, but obviously for myself to progress in my career, I obviously want to do a good job. So work is definitely demanding, and I obviously want to put my best foot forward and give as much as I can to work as well, because that is obviously my main priority at the moment. And that is taking at least about 40 hours of my time a week, if not more. So yeah, it is a huge part of my life, my 9 to 5 job, and it is definitely getting harder. So a dilemma that I've been having recently is that obviously when I'm obviously working, but there's always that subconscious, feeling or that subconscious thought that I always get. That's always, I'm working, but I'm always thinking about, the other stuff as well besides work. Now, just to give you guys an idea and to paint a picture here for you, I've got my 9 to 5 job. I've got my 2 YouTube channels, which I post 2 videos on weekly. And in fact, for this channel, I was actually doing 3 videos a week. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but yeah, I was getting a little bit burnt out. But besides the point, I've got the YouTube channel posting 2 videos per channel. So that's 4 videos a week. I've also got my Instagram page as well. I've got 2 separate Instagram pages. One is obviously the career Instagram page, and one is obviously the fashion one. So I'm trying to manage those 2 pages as well. And I've obviously got my TikTok, obviously 2 separate TikToks as well. And then obviously I've launched my business. So that's like the 5th thing. So the business is taking a lot of my time as well. And the 6th thing is my social life. Social life has sort of been on the back burner for a little bit. So I do want to reignite that as well. And then obviously me time as well. So yeah, there's 7 different factors that I need to consider and allocate my time to evenly, just so that they get an adequate amount of, my time on those, different activities. Now, I hope that really just paints a picture for you guys, because there is a lot that's going on in my mind. Always is 24/7. Like, my mind is constantly ticking away, constantly thinking about things, and I'm just like, why am I doing all of this? Is it actually even worth it? Because I feel like, I'm happy in my 9 to 5 job, but am I truly 100% happy? Because why am I starting these side hustles? Why am I doing more than just my 9 to 5 job? And a large part of me was thinking when I initially started this that it would be an escape from my 9 to 5. It'll give me a hobby. It'll give me something to do on the weekends. It'll keep me busy. But that has obviously changed over time, and it has become like this massive part of my life, and it has just sort of made me who I am. As cliche as it does sound, it has really sort of molded me into a person that has been, multitasking for I don't know even how many years now, but I get a lot of enjoyment in that. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm trying to say, is that I have a lot of things going on, and I know it's no one's fault except for my own, and I did this to myself. And I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm angry at myself or I'm, putting myself down, but I just want to share my thoughts with you because that's the purpose of this video, where I'm thinking, I'm working at my 9 to 5 job, but I'm subconsciously thinking about YouTube, thinking about the business, thinking about all the emails that I need to respond to, thinking about, obviously all the people that are waiting on me to reply to their emails, reply to their comments, DMs. I'm thinking about that all the time. And then one thing that really annoys me, and it's just the timings that, we have in Australia, that we are forward or ahead in time, meaning that whenever I do receive any emails, they're obviously from the night when I'm sleeping, and I have to answer those emails. And some of them are very sort of time sensitive as well, and you have a lot of missed opportunities if you don't respond to them in time. And a lot of opportunities have been missed because I'm obviously responding almost 24 hours later after I finished my 9 to 5 job. So yeah, that's getting very, very stressful for me, and I'm always just neither here, neither there. And I just feel like, yeah, that's just pressure that I'm putting on myself. I feel like it's getting to a point where I'm not being able to focus on my 9 to 5 job wholly. And whenever I'm working at my 9 to 5, I'm always thinking about the YouTube, the business, the TikTok, the Instagram, my social life, my me time. And whenever I am doing the YouTube stuff, then I'm like, oh crap, like, am I not putting enough time into my work? So yeah, as you can see, there's a bit of a dilemma going on in my head at the moment. And over the last few months, I would say, so yeah, the work side of things is one thing. Now moving on to the YouTube side of things, to give you guys a better understanding of how much work sort of goes on behind, the scenes and what it looks like to manage and maintain a YouTube channel. Obviously I've got 2 YouTube channels. One is a fashion one is a career one. Now you need to plan content for that. So that takes out some time, the admin aspect of it, planning the content, and then filming that content. Actually, before filming, you need to get ready. And being a girl, like, you gotta, glam yourself up a little bit. I mean, you don't have to, but that's just me, and that's how I like to present myself. But yeah, getting ready, getting the equipment set up, fixing, the lighting, the tripod, the camera, the microphone, everything has to be, on point. I obviously don't have a studio, so I can't, sit in that studio. Actually, I do have a studio, but it doesn't have great lighting, so I don't like sitting in there. Instead, I sit in my living room. So I need to always pull out my tripods, pull out my ring lights, and adjust everything to be able to sort of sit down and record a video. Then there's a recording of the video, which, if you stutter here and there, you stop, you pause, you retake, that takes up some time as well. And then you've obviously finished recording, the packing away of everything, the getting unready process, the editing. Did I mention the editing? Oh my God, the editing is crazy. Like, yeah, editing is not my friend anymore, just because I'm always feeling like I'm churning out so many videos that it is getting a little bit overwhelming. So yeah, that's the whole sort of YouTube side of things. Not to mention all of the emails that you get in association with you posting those videos, all of the emails you get for brand collaborations, sponsorships that you need to respond to, all of the comments, all of the messages that you get. Like, you have to be engaged as well. You can't just, put videos out there and just expect people to not ask questions. People are always going to ask questions, and you do need to respond to them. That's how you build that engagement and how you sort of allow for your channel to somewhat grow. So that's the whole YouTube side of things. So it's a full-time job, I would definitely say so. And that's for me putting out 4 videos a week. Actually, I was putting out 5 videos. I don't know how I was doing that. That was just absolutely insane, and I was feeling really burnt out. So you guys would have seen I was putting 3 videos out for the Success by Sanjna page. I'm no longer going to do that because I think it is compromising my mental health, and I'm just getting burnt out, to be honest. And I feel like I'm putting too much focus on YouTube and I'm not focusing on the other social media platforms that I do have as well. So I do want to give them some attention as well, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I'm going to only be doing 2 videos on Success by Sanjna and 2 videos on the BYSANJNA YouTube channel, and I think that's like the sweet spot for me, and that's what I'm going to do moving forward. Now moving on to Instagram. So as you guys all know, I've got an Instagram account. I've got 2 Instagram accounts. So one is for this, you know, the career side of things, and one is my fashion and lifestyle Instagram. So of course I'll leave everything down below in the description box in case you want to check out my social medias. But managing an Instagram page is just as hard as managing a YouTube channel. I would say it's a little easier, to be honest, but it requires the same amount of, you know, effort as well, with the whole planning, admin side of things, posting frequently, thinking of ideas, getting ready, shooting, you know what I mean? So yeah, having that consistent sort of content there, and I like having content on the Success page at least 5 times a week, and I would like the same for the other page as well. So that's 10 pieces of content that you need to produce. So that's sort of where I sort of sit with that, because there is still a lot of work to be involved. It's very fiddly, very, you know, you need to be creative, make things look nice. And yeah, not only that, but you need to engage with your audience as well, because Instagram is a lot more accessible. It's more on the go. People are always, you know, commenting, messaging, DMing, etc. So there's a lot of backlog of, you know, emails as well that come from that. So that's another thing that's on my plate. Now also another platform which I've recently sort of spiraled into as well is TikTok. So I recently started my career TikTok as well, just Success by Sanjna, in case you're interested. And I do have another TikTok as well for my fashion and lifestyle related content. So as you can see, I have 2 platforms for a lot of the things that I do, just because I don't want my work or my audience to feel like, you know, if I'm doing fashion content, I don't want the people that want career content to think like, oh wait, they need to wait another week for me to come out with another video. So that's why I've sort of split the 2 into 2. Into 2. So yeah, the TikTok side of things is just taking up a lot of my time as well. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's not taking up too much of my time, because whatever reels I post on my Instagram, I'm just posting on my TikTok, right? There's no real effort into that except for the hashtags and whatnot. So I'm cool with that. That's totally fine. But it is another social media platform that you do need to be mindful of. Now, moving on to the next thing, which is obviously the business. So I recently launched a consulting business around, you know, study, career, and personal finance. And that took up a lot of my time, obviously, to allow for the launch as well. Leading up to the launch, it was crazy manic for me, and I was only working on the business. As you guys may have seen, that my video sort of content and Instagram post went down a little bit for a period of maybe 1 to 2 months. So the reason for that was obviously because I was working on the business. Now that the business is done, I feel like it's like a massive sort of weight off my shoulders, but that doesn't mean it's over. You've now got inquiries, you've now got clients, you've now got, you know, the marketing side of things, which you constantly need to keep pushing forward. So it doesn't end there. Like, you have to keep going and putting yourself out there as well, and reaching out to maybe, like, you know, brands, reaching out to, you know, companies, organizations, schools, unis, etc., so that you are sort of bringing in, you know, income as well. So that's the whole business side of things. But not only that, I do have to maintain a social life as well. My social life, I feel like, has been neglected. I feel like, you know, I could be obviously doing more. I could be going out more, enjoying myself. And I'm not saying that I don't see my friends, because I honestly do see them at least, I think, once every 1.5 months, or 1 month maybe, if I'm lucky. But that could be more. That could be me, you know, socializing a little bit more with my friends and hanging out with them. And I feel like, yeah, like that's one side of things that's, you know, sort of being neglected, because I am doing all of those other things. And also, not to mention, my personal me time, my reflection, my downtime for myself is definitely being neglected. I'm grateful that I love what I do and I really enjoy it, and that is one of my hobbies that I enjoy doing. So it is hard for me to break away from that and differentiate myself and, you know, zone out and shut off completely, because it is something that I enjoy. So my work, my side hustle is my me time, if that makes sense. But I think I'm more sort of talking about how I can really step away from this and how I can actually, allocate some time to myself to not think about the business, not think about everything that's going on, and not think about, work, promotions, things like that. And I find that honestly really hard to do. You guys know me as a person to be very sort of go, 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 very, on the move. And that is the reality of it. I am very much like that. And I am very sort of, on my toes. And I don't like sitting there wasting time. I don't, if I'm sitting there watching a movie or Netflix or whatever it is, I feel like that's a waste of my time. I could be doing something a bit more productive, but that's my fault. Like I need to, slow down. I need to step back. And I've mentioned it in my previous videos as well. My 26 lessons, that was something that I want to really achieve this year. So guys, like that's everything that's going on in my mind at the moment over the last few months, and I'm just trying to sort of weigh up things and just try to sort of figure out where it is that I actually am going, why am I doing what I'm doing, and where is it that I want to be. I think I need to sort of step back, reflect on myself, and really see, what's the point of me launching this business if that's not something that I want to do wholeheartedly. So a few things are going through my mind, and I'm sure they're going through your mind as well. But I'd love to hear your guys' feedback and some comments around, what I've just said and what you think you would do if you were in my situation. Like, what steps would you take, and, what do you think could be right for me? I'd love to hear that in the comments below. If not, then feel free to email me or DM me on my Instagram as well. But yeah, those are some thoughts that I wanted to share. In terms of next steps, I think I still have a lot of thinking to do about this, but I think I'm getting close. And I think I already have my decision in my mind as to what I want to do, but I will sort of think it through a little bit more and keep you guys updated and posted on whatever decision it is that I do make. So that's essentially my story time and what I wanted to share with you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you enjoyed and appreciate the honesty, the transparency, and really just, me just sharing to you one-on-one what I feel like I'm going through. And I think it's totally fine for me to be able to share this because you guys have been so supportive of me, and you guys are the main reasons why I'm here. So if I don't be completely honest and transparent with you, then why am I doing this, I feel. So guys, that is everything that I wanted to talk through. I really appreciate your feedback, your support on this, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Thanks, guys.